Hey, good afternoon, good evening, good morning, beautiful people. Welcome to my channel at Chacha Unlmtd. Guys, I'm a small content creator from Kenya, here in the Shenandoah Valley in the beautiful city of Harrisonburg, Virginia. So guys, I'm getting ready to do some yard cleanup here in a few. We are actually power washing our house. If you've been following us for a while, we did some projects here from the spring to the summer, and I don't know if you can tell. I'm going to show you the siding. This white siding here that you can see, it looks very shiny, very marvelous. So I started power washing that yesterday afternoon, and so I'm gonna be finishing up. So let me show you what I'm talking about. So here, as you can see how green and dirty, even on the door right there. All these are black spots. So that's what that side that I just showed you right over there look like. And so I'm getting ready to power clean or power wash this side. This is the last piece that's left. I also power washed here, and also this side of the shed, and over here as well. So it is officially the first day of September as we're getting ready to get into fall here in Virginia, USA. So I just took out our porch items, including our porch umbrella. So we have a bare porch so that we can have space to clean this up. So I'm going to be using power wash. So this is a power washer that we've had for a while, that we've used over projects here in small town Virginia over the years as we've been here. So it's still in the box because I only used it once a couple years, so it looks brand new. I like to maintain my items, so it's still in its wrapping boxes. So these are all the parts, the pipes, and the power wash itself. Over here it's a little wet from yesterday's work, but I'm gonna go ahead and get started with power washing. So the very first thing, it's recommended, because I'm gonna be using a cleaner or a chemical. This is a window and screen washer, and also here's another one. So it's recommended that you spray the plants around your house so that they don't get killed by the chemical or by the spray. So I'm going to be using that to clean over here. As you can see, it's kind of algae and dirty like, but this section over here was also the same way, but it is pristinely clean. You can't even see any algae all over there. So I tirelessly worked on this yesterday afternoon, but it's Labor Day here, the first day of September. So I decided to finish this project and also do a video to show you guys. So welcome. We're gonna go ahead and dive right into this project right here in small town Virginia. And if you're new here, kindly hit like, share, and subscribe. So I'm gonna go ahead and water our plants, and then we're gonna set up the power washer, which just takes a couple minutes to set up. And I also have my hose pipe that is already connected to the side of the house where our water supply is coming from, right over here. So that's where our water supply is coming from. So let me go ahead and water the plants, and then we'll go ahead and get started. Actually, that's what I needed to do. So we're turning on the water right now, and then we're gonna go ahead and spray our plants. So this is the base for our porch umbrella. So I just spray some water, and it's recommended you spray water when you are starting to spray the chemical on the siding, and then after you finish cleaning, then you go ahead and also spray up your plants. That's just to make sure you rinse off any chemical. So the very first thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and spray. I'm gonna put some liquid in here. This is a container that you are able to put chemical and connect a hose pipe on it, and then you spray and let it sit, and then you're gonna come back and use a power washer to do that. So let me go ahead and take care of that right now, as that's the first step of power washing. So if you are living in a small town USA, or you have a house that has siding, every couple of years you have to kind of clean it up. It gets kind of moldy and algae like. So I don't have a fan here. I'm going to try to do my best to not spill. So I'm going to put this in here, and then we're going to go ahead and connect the hose pipe, and we're going to spray the chemical onto the siding of the house. And this is environmentally friendly, so we're being conscious of not killing any plants or vegetation with our cleaning process. So I'm just filling up this small container. Okay, so there's that. And so this goes here. So this has two ends. It has one that the pipe goes on, and then it has another one that the spray is going to come out of from. So let's go ahead and connect this with our hose pipe and get started here. So I'm just connecting this to the hose pipe, and I'm gonna go ahead and turn on the water, and then we'll be ready. I want to make sure the setting is on off so that we don't get any water on us. So let's go ahead and turn on the water, and then I'm gonna put the camera on the tripod, and we go ahead and spray the chemical, and then we're gonna wait for 10 minutes, and then after that we'll clean the siding. Hopefully the chemical will be able to dilute the algae on the siding and on the door. So I'm mounting my camera on the tripod here, so let's set up the camera where you guys can see. So we're gonna go ahead and turn on the water. And it has three settings. It has a rinse and a clean. A clean is where the chemical is gonna spray out. So we just sprayed chemical. So I'm gonna go ahead and turn off the water. Okay, so the water is turned off, and I'm gonna go ahead and mount the camera from the tripod, and then I'm gonna go ahead and set up the power washer here. So basically what I just did, as you saw, is I just sprayed the chemical here. You can see it's still wet, and so it's gonna sit, and it's already starting to eat away the algae, as you can see. And then we're gonna come back and spray with a soft power washer to take out the stains, the green algae that is on the white siding. So let's go ahead and set up the power washer. This is an electric power washer. We have different parts to it. That is the main body, the main engine. I just unplugged or uncoiled the power source right over there, and then it has a water connector. This is the sprayer that gets connected to different parts. So this gets connected here. It's firm and strong. And it also has, this is one of the sprayer that has different settings. Different 40-degree angle, 25, 15, 0. And also it has a spray setting if you have soap or chemical to it. So it's a long extended cable, and this is the water pipe that comes with it. So one end is going to go onto one end of the pipe goes into the machine, and then the other one goes into the sprayer. I just need to remember which part goes where. So we're going to consult the instructions here to make sure. It's always important when you're using machines to make sure that they're connected properly and you're using them properly. Otherwise you can easily get injured or spoil the machine. So let's see which part goes where. It has two ends, guys. So this red part and the other one is black. So I'm just consulting to make sure that I have it going on the right one. So always when you're looking for something you can't find. Okay, let's see. Okay, attach a red end of high pressure to pressure outlet. Okay, so the red one goes on the pump. Black part goes into the sprayer. Okay, so everything is set up on a machine. So this is a pressure washer. It's set up. We're gonna connect the hose pipe onto the power washer. Making sure that you have a very secure, tight seal to avoid leaks. And then, so I'm just, as I showed you, you can see the siding is already very, very clean, even without spraying it. So I'm gonna set the camera down and we're gonna go ahead and start to spray for cleaning up. I'm gonna set the camera on a tripod for a better view. So bear with me for a second as I get my bearings. Phone actually just fell down. I have the cables for connecting, but before we do that, let's turn on the water. So I just connected. Now I'm gonna do a test to make sure that it's running. So you turn it on here. So it turned on. So that means that everything is set up properly. So okay, let's go ahead and power wash. guys, I just started to power wash and I just realized, let me just show you. So there you can see it's already clean. So you see here how green it looks like the algae. So that's before, and then you're gonna see after we have cleaned, you're gonna see all these algae spots are gonna be all disappeared. So that's why we're power washing, to make sure that everything is super clean.
Sun is shining, birds all sing, kids are running, swing, swing, swing. Grass is green, the sky so blue, nothing here that I can't do. Sitting on a blanket free, feeling like just you and me. Laughing loud, we understand. In the park we play, play, play. Fields of joy we stay, stay, stay. Every moment bright and new. away, never fade away, away. In the park we play, play, play. Fields of joy we stay, stay, stay. Every moment bright and new. Forever me and you.
With trucks, with jobs, hold your hand, we're here to stay.
So guys, as you can see, I don't know if this camera can pick it up, but all the algae that was on the door, that was all over here, is all beautifully gone and clean. All the green stuff that you saw on the gutters, they're pristine white now. They're all gone, as you can definitely see. So this pressure washer, it is a 2000 max psi, 1.2 max GPM, so it has a decent amount of pressure. It definitely does a good job. So I'm just finalizing here, cleaning out this dirt, also using the power washer. As you can see, it takes out those black oily stains off pretty easy. So let me put the camera down and diligently work to finish this up. So guys, as you can definitely see, this cleanup project came out beautiful, 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 beautiful. So this is how we power wash. We power wash the house because it gets dirty from the grime, the dust, and all the dirty items in the environment. Houses here in the US are built using wood, and then they put plastic or vinyl siding along the house for protection. But also what that means that with wet conditions, rain, especially this past year, we've had heavy rain over this past summer. So it definitely makes the siding get dirty or get algae and get a little not super clean. So it's usually good maintenance practice for our home to make sure that you maintain cleanliness. So that's what I was doing here. As you can definitely see, this is marvelously beautiful. It really came out beautiful. That chemical you spray, then you wait for like 10 minutes, and then you use a power washer to spray and clean it, and it gets out all the grime, the dirt, and everything else, as you can definitely see. So I'm super happy. So thank you for joining me on this project. So let's go ahead and put our cleaning supplies and items away. Our power wash is right here. That has done an amazing job. And then we're gonna set our deck back up to get it ready for this evening. But I want to say thank you for tuning in and joining us this Labor Day weekend. We're really blessed and favored with the Most High. But you can see here, this I cleaned yesterday afternoon, and it was beautiful. So the one last thing I need to do is to spray water on the plant, so that if there was any chemical that splashed during the cleanup, we can wet the plants to make sure that that chemical doesn't burn the plants, but it's also environmentally friendly, so it's not going to harm the environment. So let me go ahead and spray the plants, and then we're going to finish cleaning up around here and set up our porch. So let's finish this up. Hey guys, so I have just finished watering the plants over here, as well as I had watered the flowers after I finished cleaning the siding. So they are watered here, and so I'm getting ready to set up the porch. Let me give you one last glimpse of how immaculately clean down there. There was a grain algae stain that has been washed. There's black stains over here on this siding, and all of them have been disappeared. So let's go ahead and set up the porch as we get ready for the evening over here. So guys, we just finished cleaning up power washer. So we're gonna go ahead and put the tools away in the power washer or the pressure washer. So guys, I'm trying to close this box up the way we did when we were kids in Kenya. Let me see if I still remember. Voila. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and put this away in storage for until next time when we need to use it. So this is my garage. I'm gonna go ahead and put the camera down and put the box away. So there is a power washer. We just started in the garage for safekeeping as our project is now finished. Yes, as you see, those sidings and this ones, those ones I walked on them yesterday. And then over here by our porch, this is what we just wrapped up cleaning up. So yeah, so it looks amazing. So look, there's our porch umbrella. It's put back up. The chairs are put back up. The deck looks pristine and clean. Everything is put back the way it was. Here is our lemongrass. Here is our palm that I trimmed the other day. And here are our porch flowers. So all of this are flowers that we set up earlier this year in the spring when we were doing a porch refresh. Actually, it was the first time that we were setting up the porch to use when spring it was we're finishing spring and coming into summer. So ironically, as we're nearing fall, we're also cleaning up and tidying up. But I'm really impressed. Our walls are really clean. The siding of the house. So this is a walk. Well done, beautifully done. So we have to keep up with these small home projects. If I was to hire somebody to power wash the entire square foot of this house, it would be a lot of money, probably around 500 USD, which that's close to, I'm doing the math, it's probably close to 30 or 40,000 Kenya shillings if I was to have hired somebody to do that. So we do these small home projects to conserve money, but also I enjoy working with my hands and making my home look clean and nice and shiny. And this space out here, this is like almost like another room that we use out here. Like last evening, we were eating out here. We grilled and we were eating out here. Mr. J was roasting marshmallows. My young man was roasting marshmallows right here. I usually put a fire pit out here, which is the one that you saw me covering up there. So this becomes a beautiful, beautiful room, especially right now. As you can see, it's about 4 o'clock and the weather is mild. It's not super hot. We're kind of nearing fall, so the temperatures are starting to fall down, which is amazing. So it makes this beautiful space out here be amazing. So I want to say thank you guys for tuning in and checking me out as we power washed our house. I hope that you're having a marvelous new month of September. It is September 1st here, 2025, and we're nearing the end of 2025, and soon it's going to be 2026. So I'm wishing you a marvelous, marvelous new month. I hope that you're chasing your dreams, that you're working hard, and you're doing what you intend to do. Here on this channel, we are being intentional and purposeful in inspiring you to step out of the comfort zone and do those things that scare you. So, as you saw, we finished cleaning up. So let me go ahead and hop in the shower, wash up, and see what the rest of the day is going to look like. So thank you. Peace, love, God bless. Have a marvelous, marvelous Monday, wherever you're watching from. Peace unto you. And until next time, wagwan, my beautiful people. Kindly hit that subscribe button if you're new here. Like and share, and help us to get our videos discovered by more amazing viewers like yourself as we grow on the road, on a journey to success. Thank you. See you next time. All right.